Hi guys. I'm gonna see if anybody shows up here in the chat. So far, there's no chat. Sorry, guys. I still feel like I'm sort of new with this whole chat thing, live streaming. Okay, I got 2 people giving me the thumbs up, but like I don't see the chat. I don't know what happened. Can somebody leave a message? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so unprofessional. I want to see you guys in the chat. That's the whole reason I did this. Hold on a second. I got to see what in the world is going on. The chat's not working. This is totally pointless. I don't want to sit here and talk to myself. Hold on. I have to find a way. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry about this. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Bye. I'm playing somebody's video. Hold on. I'm going to go to my channel because what in the world? 10 people watching, but like, where's the chat? What? There's a chat here. Okay, like I don't see the chat on my end on my live thing, but I see the chat when I go. Oh my God, Grandma, get off the internet. My son, Mom, you don't know what you're doing. No, I don't see the chat. Oh my God, what? Top chat. Where's the chat? Okay, this is really driving me nuts now. Hold on. Hot flashes. Oh my God. I wanted to talk to you about Big Barbie. I have to see your comments. Otherwise, this is totally pointless for me. This is the whole reason was that I want to talk to you guys. I want to see what you have to say. I don't want to sit here and just look at myself. I can do that anytime. I can talk to myself in the mirror anytime I want. I don't want. Hold on. I'm going to press edit and I hope nothing goes wrong. Imagine if I press edit and then it turns out that there's no way to turn off the live stream and I'm going to be live on here snoring all night. Okay, I'm pressing edit. What? Where is it? Where's the chat? Sorry, you guys. This never happened before. Okay, maybe if I put all comments? I don't know. So weird. Where is it? This is really strange. I do not know. Oh my God. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on a second. Let me check one more thing. Okay, I must have hit a wrong button. Okay, I'll remove live chat replay. Maybe that'll fix it. No, it's not fixing it. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Anyway, you know what I'm going to have to do? Okay. I am now, yes. Okay. I don't see myself now. It's probably just as well. Better that way. Now all I see is your comments. Like the last time, like usually when you do live, like you see yourself and you see the comments. This time I just see the comments. It's fine. Okay, everybody says chat's working. Why the Big Barbie? I know you want to know. And I really want to tell you because Big Barbie has been a really big part of my life. Like all week. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing okay. It's been a little hectic though. Okay, I'm glad you're all here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Dale. Hi, Karen. Hi, Uni Matrix. Hi, Fu King Sock OC. Cloxy. How are you? Kloczki. I'm sorry, it's Polish. I made a mistake. Dave Bigodka. Hi, Charles. Hello, Anonymous. Hi, Dale. Again. Sonia, what's the theme today? Well, you know, I like to touch base with you guys a couple times a week at least. What I like to do is look at the topic that I think is the most relevant. Like, I don't like to just get caught up in, what everybody's talking about, like, oh, it's Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, or oh, what did okay, I won't even mention it. What happened with this or what happened with that? Like the little details. I'm looking at the stuff that I think is going to really matter in the long run. And I'm looking a lot at what's going on with the World Economic Forum, digital ID, digital currency, uh, the replacement of humans with machines, which I kind of touched on a bit in my last video about Elon Musk. It's so much bigger than that. I mean, that was just scratching the surface. So I don't like to get into the distractions too much. I like to talk about the stuff that I think really matters. And I like to, get into really get into the topic. I research it a lot and then I'll put something up. That takes quite a bit of time. Sometimes I've got other stuff going on and I don't want to just throw something up. And plus, they're doing construction and I tried to record something today and it was like "Rah," all day. So I was like, okay, it's not going to work. And I figured I'm just going to go live. So I want to talk a little bit about some of those things that I just mentioned, but I want to talk to you about Big Barbie too. Big Barbie right there. No, she's not a dirty doll. She's a good doll. She's a wholesome Barbie. I'm going to tell you what Big Barbie's doing. Big Barbie is helping me because as I'm looking at all the stuff that I see of how our world is shaping and changing, I'm having to do some really serious thinking about myself. We're all going to have to do this. I mean, none of us want to be obsolete, right? I'm thinking about what am I going to be doing, with my time, like in the future, and how am I going to provide for myself. I'm feeling like my employment is sort of under threat, and I always like to have like multiple things going, right? And one thing I've always wanted to do was to sell online. I told you guys before, uh, I've been I've been selling on Marketplace. It's just a little thing, so I've been sort of experimenting with that. But I want to open something that's mine, not just because with Marketplace, like you put something up, it's up at the top and then it goes at the bottom of the pile. So I'd rather just like create my own little place. I've wanted to do this for a long time and I've been working on it, but like piecemeal because I'm very busy. Am I going to have a radio show again? I don't think so. It was good times, but this was a long time ago. Yeah. Shipping costs a lot. It's true. There's just so many things. Like, let's just say it, like life is harder. It is already getting harder for us to provide for ourselves. It's getting harder to make ends meet, isn't it? You know, like, I mean, I guess there's some people out there who are just like rip roaring and everything's great, but I mean, the cost of food, the cost of gas is going up, and they're planning a society where, listen, this is not me who make it up, the World Economic Forum, Elon Musk, and Yuval Noah Harari, they openly saying you're going to be obsolete. Most people are going to be obsolete, and I've been saying before, this is why they're suddenly so interested in universal basic income. It's not because they've had a change of heart and become nice people. It's because they know that we're going to need it, right? It's because, and I'll say this one more time, welfare here in Canada, well, at least in Quebec, it's very little. There's lots of people who are on welfare right now who are absolutely struggling. They don't have anywhere near enough to make ends meet. So it doesn't make sense that the government is now suddenly so concerned that they want to create a whole new system where everyone's going to have universal basic income. Yeah, Susan, that's part of it. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I've never been on welfare. I've never had any kind of like stuff. I mean, I don't have anything against people who have to do it, but if I've had difficult times in my life, I always found a way to just figure something out because I never liked the idea of being dependent because I think it gives them too much power. But they're putting in all this infrastructure and trying to figure out all the nitty gritty of universal basic income when actually you get retirement pension, there's a disability payment. It's not that much, but it's something. If you have kids, they already give you several tax credits if you're working, not if you're unemployed. Um, but now they want to add more money, right? But it's like, why? There's all these people who need money now, right now, on welfare. Their welfare hasn't been indexed since like the 90s. But for some reason now they want to give money to everybody, even middle class people. It's because they know that pretty soon, like, that's all you're going to have. A lot of people are going to be relying on that because they're going to have been made obsolete. And you wouldn't believe the jobs that they're replacing with AI and robots. It's literally everything. They have AI that creates art now that can take the place. Even if, I mean, the AI is becoming so human. It can have a conversation. It acts like it has feelings. It has a sense of humor. It makes art. And then with robotics, it's like literally everything. Um, Even like picking the fruit, the vegetables, it's just really everything. So, I mean, I know that they're obviously not doing this for no reason. But, I was thinking, well, what can I do? Um, and I've always wanted to have a little store, right? Hold on, I need a vape break. $100 a month welfare. I heard about that. I heard in the States it's like really even worse than up here. Here they get about $650 a month Canadian. It's not very much. But $100 a month welfare, what are you supposed to do with that? I have this really great book. It's called Evicted, and it's all about how people in the States, when they're poor and they're renters, they have like almost no protections. And one of the things that they mentioned was, let's say you have a domestic dispute and you're actually a victim of some domestic problem and your neighbors call the police to save your life, you can get evicted because the police are coming to your house. Like, it's that bad. So you don't want the police to come even to protect you. You can get evicted for that. You can get disability EBT for food. EBT is like, oh, you can get different kinds of things. $1,100 in Ontario for disability. In Quebec, it's like 12 something. It's not really that much. I mean, my apartment, for example, I have an old lease and my rent, it's just under 1,100. I don't even remember exactly what it is, but it's just under 1,100. Wait, yeah. Um, so it's like 12 something with parking. And that's an old lease. That's a 3.5 downtown. That's like really cheap. Now they're renting an apartment like mine for like 2,400. I cannot believe the price is crazy. So no way am I going to go anywhere. So what do you do with 1,100? Like, Aaron's on disability and he probably gets about 1,200 or so. Plus you have like a social solidarity benefit and stuff. But his lease is really old. So it's like just a bit over 700, like 750. But I mean, when they give people welfare and it's like 650 a month, what are you supposed to do with that? I never understood. Like, what do you actually do? You can't do anything with it. And then if you live with someone else, they cut your benefit down. Yeah, I think Aaron gets like 1,200. Yeah. I mean, if you're lucky, and you find something that's affordable, or you live in someone's basement, I guess it's doable. Anyway, I'm very suspicious this whole talk about basic income, and they're talking about replacing people. So that's why I'm trying to really focus on getting something up and running online, basically selling my inheritance. I mean, all the stuff that I ended up with, and all the stuff that I have that I don't really need. I have all this stuff in my house. Well, because my mom moved and then she moved again and she moved again. So I got all her stuff in here and she's definitely not taking it back. Like, I have all these handbags and shoes and things that I was keeping for her, but clearly, she's not going to be using her handbags and her shoes anymore. So I guess they're mine now, but I don't use that stuff either. Like, all I wear is Doc Martens, Hackney boots. Like, I don't even wear girly shoes. and I don't use handbags. I use like one bag, you know? I don't have the lifestyle to like wear dresses and fancy shoes and go out. I never do any of that. So I still have the stuff, but I'm thinking this is inventory. I'm not gonna, I gave away so much you guys would not believe. I mean, I gave a lot of her clothes, my dad's clothes, but we gave a lot of it to refugees, all the furniture that I was supposed to inherit, but I don't have anywhere to put it. So we just got a big, huge truck. And there were all these Nigerian refugees at our church. These were educated people. Like, these were people that had some serious problem in their country where their life was in danger. But these were people that were like, you know, they just needed a little like leg up and they would fully be, you know, uh, doing all kinds of things, you know, and that's what happened. So we just packed up all that furniture and equipped all these apartments, and that house became like a stopping point for the refugees that were coming from the certain center. So it was cool because like they were living two by two, and they'd stay there until they found somewhere to like just to move up, like they get a job or they move to another province or whatever, and then somebody else would come in and take the apartment. So it was like the gift that keeps on giving. And you know, one of the guys, he was from Nigeria and he had nothing when he came here. And I went to their apartment and they had beds, but there was nothing in the living room, not even a light. Hi, Jeff. Not even a light, nothing, not a table. So we set up the living room. They got, you know, chairs to sit to eat at a table. Like we brought them all the stuff. Well, let me tell you, that guy got a job in a call center for like one of these food delivery companies. And he worked so hard. In 18 months, he put a down payment on a house. So like this guy had his act together. So I felt like it was a really good investment, you know, to help those people. So they just had a little more comfortable like landing when they came here. And boy, did they take off though. I mean, wow. I was like, I've been living here for what, like 50 years and I still don't have a house. And he shows up here from Nigeria with nothing. And man, did he bust his ass. I mean, he must have worked really hard. He must have worked like, I don't know, 60, 70 hours a week. How do you make enough money for a down payment on a house in 18 months? I guess it can be done. Lucky for him, he did it then. He bought a house in Laval. Well, I don't know if it was minimum wage. Probably not. You know, a lot of these jobs pay like a few dollars over a minimum wage. That would be really impressive. I mean, minimum wage. Uh, but yeah, like now he has a house, but he's still working there. I think he like moved up the ladder and he's like a manager or something. Um, but anyway, yes, I gave away a lot of my mom's stuff. No, no, love is everything. No, absolutely not. No, the guy was a Christian. No, no, he wasn't doing anything like that. There's no way. No, no, no. Nope. Just really, I think really busting his hump. But anyway, I gave away so much stuff. And in the end, I had some stuff left. And I was like, I'm not giving this away. And then I realized I can sell things on Marketplace. So I started doing that. But I want to have like my own little place. That's my dream, just my own little site. We'll see what happens with it. I'll give you the link when I finally set it up. And I know that shipping is expensive because I did ship to some people, like people bought some things off me and I shipped it. No, not a Nigerian prince, just a regular Nigerian dude. He's a really nice guy. Um, yeah, Nigerian prince buys a house in 18 months. No, but they all did really well. Like I said, like they weren't people with personal problems. Well, they had problems that, like, for example, he was being persecuted because he was a Christian. Literally, like there's like witchcraft and like there was like tribal religion. And so some people who are Christian were really like their lives were in danger. So they fled. Another one, she came with her two girls because she didn't want something to be done to them, which you guys can guess what it was. So like they had things like that, but they were like business people. They were, one of them was a banker, one of them was like IT or something. One of them was a businesswoman, you know. They had their act together way more than I do. But anyway, so that was just to tell you like my experience of like giving all the stuff away. But yeah, so the rest of it, it's mine. I'm trying to do something with it though. And I'm thinking like, seriously, I don't want to be like on. No, it wasn't that, Susan. It was the other thing with the piece of glass. You know, yeah, the razor, the glass or whatever. Anyway, she didn't want that. So she had to split. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I wanna create a nice place. No, not like yeah, a place, like, to live? I don't know, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just like, "I guess I'm stuck here, because yeah, that's why they left, because she was fleeing. She was trying to protect her daughters. Yeah. Um, Me living in a different place, I don't know, man. At this point, I'm like, it is what it is, you know? It's okay, like, it's small, but it's okay. You know what else about that woman who came over with her daughters? You know what was really, like, wow with her? She had she had been married for a really long time, and she wasn't able to have children. Like, she just never got pregnant, and she was married for something like 20 years, and she finally had these 2 girls when she was, like, 45. Like, naturally, she conceived twins at, like, 45 years old or something. So she was, like, 46 when she gave birth. It's just, like, unbelievable. That was, like, a really wow story, you know? Sonia's spa and massage. Okay, yeah. I will hire some girls to work for me. I can't do all the massages myself, you know? You gotta think big, right? Um, yeah, became a father at 54. Yeah, men can do that. My father was 50 when I was born, but, for a woman at 45, it's like, listen, I'm like, my shop was, like, closed up at 45, you know, it was finished. Out of business, no more babies. So that was kind of miraculous, you know? So, I wanna tell you about Big Barbie. Let me tell you why I got Big Barbie. Sell paintings in a gallery? Oh, hey, you guys, did you ever see okay, look, I'll show you a painting I did of my mom. Yeah, my mom used to always say, Sonia, you should paint. You should sell your paintings." But I don't work well on demand. Like, it's kind of a thing I have. Like, I got to do things on my terms. But I'll show you a painting I did. Some of you have seen this before. I'm gonna have to put it on the other stream. I won't see your comments for a second. Yeah, I'll get Big Ken too. They'll live happily ever after. Takes up a lot of room. I can only imagine with Ken and all their little Barbie babies. Okay, I'm going to show you a painting that I did. Hold on 1 second. Wait, is Barbie here? Yes, Barbie will keep you company for a minute. Uh, okay, guys, this is a portrait that I did of my mom. I did this portrait around, well, it says the year on it, 2005. Okay, that's her when she was all young and glam. I like it. I mean, it's pretty good. I kept it. I didn't want to ditch it. I don't know what to do with it. It was a lot of work. It's kind of, you know, it's pretty realistic looking too. But it's not really sellable. Like, usually, thanks, you guys. Yeah, I put a lot of work into it. Yes, I'm an artist. I went to art school. Why do you think I have purple hair and rainbow unicorn slippers? I'm one of those people, except like from the 90s, you know? It wasn't quite so overboard back then. It's kind of big. Yeah, but my mom, she like, you know, it had to be like full on for her. It had to be extra. That's the kind of person my mom like big jewelry, big earrings, acrylic. Yeah, I went to art school. I did my diploma in creative arts and then yes, BFA, which they call barely fucking anything is what it stands for. I I've always been like pretty creative, you know. I mean, in case you didn't notice, right? I say at my core, I'm just a creative person. That's really what I'm about. I'm really just a creative person. Whatever I'm doing, it's, creativity is number one. That's why I have to keep doing these Anita videos and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I feel like I'm dying. I look like my mom? I don't think so. I think I look like my dad. I would be happy to look like my mom, but I don't think so. But thank you. Maybe a bit. But yeah, so I was Originally, though, you guys, I wanted to go into science. I was good in science in high school, and I did all these science credits, and I wanted to be a nutritionist. Like, I was always interested in food and herbal medicine. Like, this was just a long time thing. But then when I left that school in the States that I told you about, they wouldn't give me any credits because because my parents wouldn't pay for the year where I wasn't going to be there. And I had run away at 19. I was like, I'm done. I escaped. I escaped the cult, you know? And they wouldn't give me any credits. So I actually had to go back to high school here. I was already in college down there, but I had to like totally backtrack. I was 19. I had done half a year of college, American college, Berkshire Community College in Massachusetts. Had to go all the way back to high school here, grade 11. Can you imagine though? But I was like, well, the only other option was to work for 2 years and then apply to university as a mature student. But I was like, you know what? I might as well go to CJEP, which is like junior college, because, you know, what's the difference, right? I'm going to spend 2 years anyway. I might as well go to CJEP. So I went to high school, and then I went to CJEP, and I did creative arts, and then I got into fine arts at Concordia. And I didn't really want to be like a fine artist exactly. I wanted to be more like an art teacher, but I wanted to be a community art teacher. I know, the most rainbow unicorn that's possible, right? Because I didn't want to be in the school system. I wanted to be just helping people express their creativity, not so much focused on the product, but just the process and just having fun. I love art materials, and I just wanted to bring this to other people to just enjoy working with the materials and making pretty things and cool things. And I did that degree in community-oriented art education, and I worked with seniors for a little while. But then it was like, I couldn't really find work like that, you know. I'm not sure how people get it off the ground. I know sometimes they do, but like I wasn't resourceful enough. So I needed money like to pay my bills. So I went and worked in a call center. So I did all that education, went to work in the call center. And after a few years, my parents were writing me and they were like, you need more education. Yeah, the painting's acrylic. So they were bugging me to do a bachelor specialization in English, teaching English. Yes, L teacher. That's right. I did that. So I did a 1 year program. I didn't get into the practicum 2 years in a row because it only took 8 people. No, art therapy, you have to have a special master's in art therapy, but like I'm done with school. So I didn't get in. And then I switched into the 4 year teaching English. Yeah, I'm a good teacher. I'm a good English teacher, and I'm great with kids and lots of fun. But you know what? I had my son, and I worked in a school for like 3 months just as a stage, and I hated it. I hated the system. It wasn't cool. Like, I'm very sensitive to injustice and stuff like that, and I really hated what I saw. It was like a machine, and I really didn't like how some teachers had really negative attitudes about certain kids, like kids with disabilities, kids that were poor, kids with different backgrounds. You could really see how it was like a setup for certain people to do well and other people to fail. It was just totally messed up. It didn't meet the needs of the kids, and it was probably a really bad experience. And I worked in the special ed class, and it was just so sad. Like, they were mostly like, they give them a lot of medication and they give them like a busy workbook to fill out. And what did the teacher say and do? Well, I'll tell you. One day I said, what are we doing with the grade fives? And she said, what grade fives? And I said, the TC. No, I said, this afternoon, the grade fives, right? And she was like, oh, the TCs, that's trouble de comportement, that's behavioral problems class. I'm going to tell you about it all. The TCs, oh, they're the dodos. They're not working on anything. So these were kids with autism and ADHD and maybe some alcohol exposure. And, they were still good kids. And some of them didn't even, I think, have a disability. They were just really disadvantaged. And she was telling me, like, they're not working on anything. Like, they had totally given up. They did not know what to do with these kids. They were literally just kind of babysitting them. And they would give them a book with some busy work, and they don't care that you need people who are equipped. You need people who are trained, who know what they're doing. You just throw some people in there and they have their ideas about how they're going to manage this class. But in the end, like what I saw was, wow, these kids were getting shortchanged of an education. The teacher even said to me, you cannot give your attention to the ones that are struggling because you're taking your attention away from the rest of the class. So you have to let them fall through the cracks. Because there was this one little boy, Gabriel, who was really, really quiet, and she didn't expect anything of him. But I knew this kid was smart. He just needed a little bit of help to structure how he was going to do it. And I just gave him a little tiny bit of help, and he did a really great presentation. And then she was still like, you have to let them fall through the cracks. I was like, man, this system's rigged. It's rigged. I'm not going to be part of this. I can't do this. That's messed up. I didn't have this illusion, oh, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change things. Because I think some people think like that. But I was like, listen, I know I'm not going to change things. I do not have the equipment to do that. And I don't want to be here. So I left. And then I was like, that's it. I'm done with this. It wasn't the right place for me. Community-oriented art ed would have been better. But yeah, basically, I'm just creative person. And so probably somebody who's going to be made obsolete. I really don't know what is the future of like all these platforms like YouTube and all these kind of things. I mean, you guys know it's obviously totally rigged at this point also. A lot of people have moved to other places, but I mean, like these tentacles go everywhere. I mean, realistically, like good for them. They're brave. They go somewhere else. They do their thing. But realistically, like this is like a net, you know. Not an internet, but like a fishing net, you know, trawling net. So anyway, I was just thinking like, I really need to come with a good sustainable plan. So you guys know I'm creative and artistic is mainly my strength. And I'm not really a good employee. I'm just too independent. I mean, I'm a good, you know, caregiver, but I could not be, a dragnet. That's exactly it. Yeah. Hi, Andrew. I'm not a good office person. I physically can't. I have too much pain from my hypermobility. I can't sit. I can do about 4 hours at a time, and then I'm like done. I'm like crashed. Like I'm in so much pain. I can't. So anyway, you got to work with what you have, right? So Big Barbie is my model now because I was hiring some girls, like my friends and my friends' kids, and it was very big pain in the butt. I mean, let's just say with people, it's complicated. And I finally was just like, you know, this is just too difficult, like, you know, trying to arrange meetings and whatever. So I bought Big Barbie, lonely office worker. You're in a cubicle, I guess. I mean, I guess I could work in a cubicle if I was editing people's video. But I can't do like office stuff. Anyway, office politics, you know, whatever, too many people. Okay, but Big Barbie. So look, I bought the Big Barbie because I was like, this is going to make my life easier. I'm going to put the clothes and the stuff on Big Barbie. I'm going to photograph them. Let me tell you, Big Barbie, it's like a corpse with rigor mortis. She's huge and she's heavy. And you can't just slip clothes on her. You have to like take her apart every time. It is hard work. Oh, when did I get autoimmune? No, it's not autoimmune disease. No, it turns out I have like this genetic thing that's like a hypermobility syndrome. It's really common with autism, you know, so it's just like your collagen fibers are weak. They're not like nice tight mesh. They're loose. So like my whole life I've been hyper flexible. Like I'm 51 now and I could like jump down into the splits and put my legs up and all that hyper mobility stuff, which is like, oh, that's cool. That's fun. Except that actually it comes with a flip. No, you can't fix it. Like people say, eat bone broth, take collagen. It doesn't matter because it's the way your fibers are structured. Yeah, no, well, I'm not like sick, right? Like with the autism thing, like I'm just neurodiverse. I'm not pathologizing it. Do I look sick to you? I'm not sick. I'm just a little weird in a good way, though. My son, too. Like, I don't pathologize his autism. Circus contortionist, actually, yes. Pretty close when I was younger. Oh my God. You guys did see my video where I was pole dancing one time and I was like go up. Oh, I didn't even do like super flexible stuff there, but pole dancing on like a street pole, you know, like just for laughs. Do something stretchy. Oh, come on, you guys. Seriously, look, you make me do these things. Like, why? You know, like, okay, so this is kind of, are you happy now? Okay, just to prove it. You don't believe me. Okay, like that's cool and everything. But the thing is that I don't work on it, I don't stretch, and I'm 51. That is not normal at 51. It's not normal to like, yeah, like I can like put my face up on my leg, I fold myself up like a telescope, I can bend my back, you know. Yeah, I it's good for 51, right? But it's not really good for 51. It's just my natural hypermobility. I was just born that way. My collagen fibers are not tight. It's not that I didn't take enough collagen or I didn't take enough what's that other thing I just mentioned before? Silica or whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, I used to be a gymnast though. Like when I was younger, I did a lot of stuff. Back bend, yeah. But I used to like fold myself over. Like I was like, I want to be like Olga Corbett, you know, I want to be like completely folded. So, I mean, I can't do that now, but I used to be like super flexible, like really folded up. But I had pain with my joints when I was younger, but I didn't know why. But it was like my hip would just like go out. It was just like something, you're just walking and all of a sudden it's like, oh, something feels like it's just not in the right place. But I didn't know what it was, right? And my feet, my ankles, it was just like things were shifting, but it's my neck that not need to stretch. Well, I don't know. I still warm up, but yeah, it's just like so the top bone in my neck, like right under my skull, it's like a pin and it comes out, and it would be my head goes like that. And they would try to put it back in. Cairo would put it in my head would just go right back. Yeah, magician's assistant. I missed my calling. You're right. I should have done it. I should have done something like that. But I mean, the problem is that as you get older, it becomes more problematic, you know, and it's like your tendons are not very strong or your ligaments or whatever, so your muscles have to work harder. So that's why like, and it's really apparently it's quite common with people on the spectrum. So that's why they have this like, you know, this floppiness and like the, and I had this thing where like my whole life I would I would have to squat on the floor. Like I couldn't stand, you know. I can walk around. I could, as long as I'm moving, I'm okay. But as soon as I'm in the same position for too long, it's like overwhelmingly like difficult and painful. And I would sit down or squat, and people used to always tell me, "Oh, you know, you should have been an Asian because they squat in Asia," you know. And I guess people thought it was a bit weird. And I think when I was young, it's like, "Oh, well, young people are weird." Well, now I'm like in my 50s, I'm still doing it. But it turned out, and I would wonder, right? Like, why are other people able to stand so nicely? Like, are they just, they have better manners than me or better self control? But I had no idea about any stuff. I finally realized, oh, it's because they don't feel like I do. Like, they're not like, you know, okay, next subject. Yeah. Okay. So, um, now I lost my train of thought. What subject do you suggest, Brendan? You want me to go next subject, so give me a suggestion because now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, because why I can't work in an office and all that because people were asking me. Um, yeah, I can't sit very long. Brendan, I I can't really sit too long in a chair or like do any particular thing like this. So it makes it harder for me to get a job. So let me show you the Barbie, okay? Since you want to see it. I had to boot what's his ass because like I don't want this kind of negativity. Because sometimes people will come along and they'll just try to make you feel bad about what you're doing and who you are and like say things. And it's like, I don't have any more room for this. I'm 51 years old and I don't need to put up with people's stuff. So bye. So here's the thing. This is the doll that I put the clothes on to show them because like I can't wear them. The clothes are all super small. But you can't just put, it's not a blow up doll. It's not a robot. It is huge. You guys, she's way too big. Look at this. I don't want her to be so big. Sorry, I had to grab her like that I have to do it to move her. It's the only way because she's got half her body here and half here. And it comes apart here. So when you move her, you have to take her by the crotch. But it's not like a Trump thing or nothing, okay? It's just, it really is the way you have to do it unless you want to break her. She's too tall. It's crazy. And it made me think, like, why does the modeling industry have to have such tall people? This is not what I wanted. For my merchandise, I wanted all different kinds of girls. Yeah, I'm the artist, right? So I had this vision. No, not band video. This is Big Barbie. She's just my mannequin. Listen, I'm going to hold Barbie's hand for a second. Whoops, don't fall, girl. And I just want to tell you that, like, I'm a crazy artist, okay? So when I had this vision of this boutique, yeah, she's like 5'10". I wanted to have all different kinds of women. I wanted to have little women, medium-sized women, different sizes. I definitely wanted like different looks, different ethnicities, different ages. Like I really wanted a 70 plus model. Like, no, I'm not Babu. This is just because look, her waist comes off. So when I pick her up, I have to lift it like that. Okay. Otherwise she's going to fall apart. There's no other way to do it. Not for me anyway. I don't know. I'm sorry for all the Puritans here that I have to pick up the mannequin this way. Is not a thing like you think. It's just a mannequin. Has to be moved this way. Sorry, I didn't think of that before. But anyway, you guys are a tough crowd. Seriously, I already had to kick one person out. Where are my moderators? Okay, Babu, stop. Don't bad trip me now. Life is hard enough. So now I lost my train of thought again. Where was I? Yeah, I wanted all different kinds of looks because I wanted to put up pictures that, you know, to show that like natural women are beautiful. You think I want a tall, skinny white girl? I mean, not to say anything wrong being white. You think I want this one tall, skinny white girl with a conventionally pretty face being my model for all my clothes? No. I mean, I'm a white girl, but I'm short, right? So, you know, we want representation, right? I just know that we do not need, this is so 1980s. This is so passe. This whole like stereotype of women and beauty is so passe. Okay. So I wanted to have different kinds of people, but it's really complicated to get. Your sister used to sell clothes on Real Girls. Mannequin is the way to go. Elaborate. Please help me, Gloria. I appreciate the info. Jana can be the model. Yeah, Jana's a piano teacher. She's busy. My friends are not exactly like just hanging around doing nothing. So I did ask Jana and I asked Laura too, but you know. But I did have to get Barbie. But let me tell you, besides the fact that now all my clothes are on this tall, tiny little skinny, well, super tall, not tiny, but very skinny, white girl. Well, I put different wigs on her. This is a wig that I have that I really like. Let me just show you what it's like, okay? You can't just put the clothes on her. You have to take this off. Like if you want to put a shirt, let's say you want to put this shirt, you cannot slip it over the top. I am going to do a demo because I never knew this. Okay. You have to put it like this. And yeah, like the reason I was talking about hypermobility before is because it makes me kind of unemployable for real, you know, but like I said also before, though, I've never been on any kind of assistance. I don't want to be. I have to find something that I can do because if Yuval Noah Harari and Klaus Schwab want to make us obsolete, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be one of the first to go because I'm not the most employable person. And that hypermobility, it's real enough. So that's why I was telling you about that. So I'm trying to figure out something I can do. And I was just like, yeah, this is something I can do. Let's see how it goes, and it's a project and I always need projects. And it's fun too because it's creative, right? But look, what do you do when you get to here? You cannot put the other arm on, and especially with some like rigid clothes, you have to wrestle it off. And usually she's like propped up against it. You have to put the arm in here. You have to use your head to like prop things. Make sure the fingers don't get jammed in there. And after that, then you can put it back in. It's a lot of work. Give her a gun. Not Barbie. Come on, she's Canadian. She doesn't carry a gun. You must be mistaking me for an American. Noah Harari, what a creep. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my God. I wonder sometimes, does he have a girlfriend? Does he have a wife? Like, what's it like to be married to him? I don't know. I bet their whole apartment, their whole house is like full of robots. Like, they don't have to do anything. Everything's automated. Maybe his girlfriend's a robot. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so this is it. I have to spend a lot of time dressing Barbie. And then when you want to put the pants on, or you want to put, yeah, I'm a mannequin caregiver. You're so right, Dale. Like, I don't take care of enough people. I take care of Aaron and Gunnar and my mom. And now I got to take care of Big Barbie. Oh my God. You hit the nail on the head. Look, she is a heavy girl. She's so, look at this. I have to take her apart. I have to be really careful. I'm afraid that I'm going to have an accident. I was about to take her apart just to show you, but oh yeah, here, you might as well see this too. Wait, I have an itch. I cannot believe some people do this for a living, like every day. Okay, now when I go to put the peg back in, my glasses are going to fall off my face. And I got to look for that peg. You guys, seriously? Like, I'm getting a full body workout right now. I'm in a squat. My thighs are working. I can feel the burn. It's a little bit my lower back too. My arms, shoulders, full workout. Full. And then you get the peg. And then down. Seriously, guys, I sweat when I dress Barbie. I know it's gross, but it's true. Oh my God, Barbie. Why'd you have to be so big? Now I have to grab her again. Underneath, put Barbie back here. Oh man. I was going to move her and then I was like, wait, maybe I can do it without doing that. But like, no matter what I do with Barbie, it always looks a bit weird. Like if I don't grab her like a six pack to pull her, see, if I don't grab her like a six pack, thank you for sharing. I know it's crazy. I'm going to hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe. Let's hope not. Pray for me, you guys. If I have two choices, eh? I can grab Barbie like a six pack underneath, like do the Trump, which people tell me is, it's not appropriate, right? The only other thing I can do if I don't do that is I have to sort of brace her with my own body. Like I just did. Like, look at this. Like it's either I go this way. Let's not do that. Then I have to like use my legs to like I got to put my leg here and then move the Barbie like this. I mean, really, it's like Anita at the spa with her girlfriends. I mean, Barbie, it's just like, it's like everything turns out inappropriate. Again, I try so hard, but it's like, you don't have to have a Barbie at least change hair color. Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so many wigs. You used to move these and dress them all the time. They're such a pain. It's like a high maintenance girl. You know what I mean? Like high maintenance. Now I can't see her waist. Oh, you like her waist, huh? You can't. No, I can't pick her up from the waist. Babu, I told you. Stop it. I can't pick her up from the waist. She comes apart at the waist. She's like a big, rigid, like rigor mortis girl who falls apart if you pick her up, you just can't. She comes in pieces. No, I didn't get her on Amazon. Actually, I feel like this was God's blessing because these things are really expensive. Yeah, Babu, listen to David. He know, see, that's how they do it at the store. That's how the professionals do it. So, like, don't get any funny ideas. Please don't flag me because this is the way it's done. I'm gonna have to like write an appeal. I was not assaulting the mannequin. I was doing it the way that professionals do it. This is the normal way to do it. I don't know. Somebody can help me draft that. Let's hope Babu doesn't report me. No, so it wasn't Amazon. So yeah, these things are really expensive. No, please don't flag me. Don't flag Barbie. Okay, Babu, please. I have enough problems as it is. Look, I'm desperately trying to find a way to like keep myself viable, Barbie's a big part of that. Anyway, these Barbies are really expensive. And I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to sell the clothes on the Barbie. And I was, oh my gosh, you guys are, oh no, you're so right. She's not wearing a mask. Oh my God. Wait. No. Let me find a mask for Barbie. Okay, all I have is this bandana, but we don't want Barbie to get sick. Let's mask up the Barbie. I mean, if I don't have this, maybe I have a coffee filter lying around. At one point, we had been advised to use those. Not good advice, but let's give her that. Actually, here you go, Barbie. Yeah, really, eh? Yay. Oh, it makes me feel bad. Guess what? Muzzle comes off on Saturday for us. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just because Cloxy, you just said muzzle. I mean the mask. Mask comes off on Saturday. Finally, Quebec is getting on board with what we are the last people in all of North America to still be wearing the mask, mandatory masking. Can you guys believe it? We still have to do this every day. And finally, they're going to let us unmask. And it's going to be so weird. Like tomorrow's Friday. If you go into a store and you take it down, they're going to be like telling you put your mask on. You're going to be like, it's fine. I'll come back tomorrow. Finally. So I was going to take Gunner to the carnival on Saturday. Yeah, Quebec is way behind. I mean, really, like, listen, we're the only people in North America at this point. So I don't know. Maybe it's time. Coffee filter mask. Yeah, apparently on our news at one point when they didn't have enough PPE, they told us just use a coffee filter. Anyway, yeah, no, I just wore those because, if I don't even have to because I have that paper, but a lot of times I just did it anyway. Like just a single layer. Hello in America. So Barbie's like a big part of my life. This is why I didn't put a video out this week. I spent all week wrestling Barbie. She has a mask, Scotty. She needs a real one. Double mask and stuff. Don't forget. Yeah, I've been wrestling this big Barbie all week. It's actually not as much fun as I thought it would be. Let me tell you, when you hire a person, like I was paying the girls $20 an hour to like take a few outfits, put them on, boom, boom, boom. You could do like 10 outfits in an hour and like take several pictures of each. Is really fast. I spent all day just for 10 outfits, all day. It was an entire day. Then I didn't get my other stuff done because I spent all day wrestling Barbie just to do like, because even a jacket, like, let's say if Jana had come down, and Jana is in dynamite shape. I mean, she basically has the same body as Barbie, serious, except she's shorter, but only by like a couple inches. Jana is pretty close. No, that girl is super tall. It's not possible. Jana's not that tall. Hi, yes, I'm well. Thank you. I hope you are too, Spirit. Can it do weird movements? No, only when the lights are out and everybody's sleeping. Then it prowls around the apartment. Yeah, it vapes. It takes my vape. It gets into the liquor cabinet. It makes phone calls. Do I make clothes? Oh my gosh, GTO. I love making clothes. I can make clothes. It's like there's nothing I can't make. I'm a making person, you know, a crafty person. What I can do, this is a cool trick. I can take clothes that somebody else made and I can copy the pattern and put it back together. So I can copy stuff. So, but it's very labor intensive, you know. I haven't made clothes in a long time. Make some clothes. You guys, though, I have a sewing machine and I love to put stuff together. I really do. Yeah. The parakeet sneaks around the house at night. Smokes? Your parakeet smokes? That's no good. That's really sneaky. Is it a teenager? Maybe that's what it is. You got a teenage parakeet sneaking around smoking when you're not looking. Jana is the normal human version of Barbie. Yeah, kind of. David, and release an EP with all my songs. You know what? The funny thing about the songs, though, is I did them all on my clunky piano with really bad audio. And so, like, it's horrible recordings. You guys, I did a rap, eh? I put it up on my BitChute. You've probably seen it. It was too offensive for YouTube. I mean, not the lyrics. Well, maybe the lyrics too. Anyway, that was just me being creative. I put it up on BitChute. And I bet you that people who see my BitChute channel and just talking about news, and then one day I put up this thing and they'd be like, what is this? This woman's lost her damn mind. No, I'm not going to do survival clothes. You know what I like to make? Like the clothes that I want to wear. And what I like is like really soft material, like a stretchy jersey and with like a bit of a flare. So it's really figure flattering. I got some really nice stuff. I love Betsy Johnson. And when they were closing the store up here, I bought a whole bunch of those things. But survival Cami, yeah, survival Barbie. Not a bad idea. I'm not sure how good it would be though. I bought a whole bunch of stuff and they were just incredible. It's like the only designer I ever liked. I don't care about stuff like designers or whatever, but I really love Betsy Johnson. Super good. And her materials are so good. Clothes like the women on Walking Dead. Thrift store. You know what? I don't like sorting through a bunch of stuff. It's just totally overwhelming. Yeah. For now, it's okay. I have a whole bunch of things. Do I have a serger? What, for like overlock? Is that what you mean? I don't have an overlock machine. I just have a regular sewing machine. Oh, thanks, Gloria. Yeah, like basically that's it. I'm a creative person, but it's like really creative, like on my terms. Like I just do what I want when I want. You cannot you can't schedule your creativity. Oh, I mean, I can't. You know, I can't be like, well, I'm going to do X amount of stuff at this. I can't tailor it to what other people want. It's really nuts. It's almost like I see some of the traits that my son has. Like I have the same. Like it's got to be on my terms. It's not because I don't want it to be. I don't even want it to be that way, but it just is. Because it just is what it is, you know. And if you want to know how do I come up with the Anita stuff, it's when I stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning, like this window opens up in my mind and I can think of all this weird stuff. And I have to, it's like I have to do that. You know what I realized? You know what that whole Anita thing and all that is? It's cosplay. So I'm like a totally normal autistic person. Because that's what we do, right? We do cosplay. Fativa Sativa. That's a great name. Do you think I should rename Barbie Fativa Sativa? That's really good. And this is Fativa? Fativa Sativa? Flared pants. Yeah, that's cool. If you get really good pants and just like add the big flare, like the hippie flare, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, if I did put some clothes together, I'd probably put together like a little dress that would be like fitted and then like flared on the skirt, something like that. Something like a little bit of a 50s vibe or, you know, like a little bit rockabilly or something like that. So anyway, I wanted you to meet Barbie. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, I've been talking to you guys for like an hour. Oh my gosh, my place is a total mess, eh? Like my life is a mess in a way. I mean, sort of, like the house is a mess. Um, Princess cut. Yeah, princess is when it's high up. You got to be careful with that because it can make you look pregnant. Pregnant princess. I mean, like what I like is something that's like fitted here, and I would want to put like ribs in it, but I don't have the skill for that. And then just the flared skirt. In fact, even just flared skirts, like I would just make flared skirts. I want skirts the way I want them. Maybe I'm gonna do it one day because I could really get into that. Get some material and like make it. But it's like, again, with this whole like we're all obsolete and everything's replaced. Nobody does that. You just buy a thing that's from China, or you like send your pattern over there and they make it. No, not A-line. A-line is like this. That's like really 70s. I mean, where you have like panels, like you have to have like one panel here and one here, so that it really like comes out. It has a little bit of give. Oh, wraparound skirts? No, that's not my thing. She's a hillbilly? Who, Barbie? Bill, oh my gosh, David, though, you need to start to build your team. Try to find people to work with. You don't understand. Like, seriously, I can't work with people. I can't. I mean, I'm a nice person, but it's just not, I'm like constitutionally unable. I can't. I have to just do my thing. I know it's crazy. It's like it's a problem. I mean, I guess that's what working against autistic people, the whole of like getting people to anyway, I don't have any money to hire other people. Who's going to want to work on my projects? But I mean, if I did, like let's say I had people who would do something for me and I was paying them, I could boss them around and be like, okay, here's your thing. This is what you're going to do. But I not, like if I have my idea, I'm just going to do my idea. I don't want discussion and yeah, no, I love people though. I totally love people. It's just like, for example, when I was in school, if I knew how to get an A and we had to do a group project, I'd be like, listen, this is what we're going to do because that's not working. Like, do you guys want an A or not? Let's do it. I'm not as smart as I used to be, but let's just say I still have to just do my own thing. So I don't know if I would run the project in school, but I used to be like that. Now I just like run my own thing. What is with the head with no wig on it? What head? Oh, you mean that head? You guys, like I said, I have so many wigs. You want me to interview Barbie? Too much kratom? No, no kratom. No, no more. Never. Oh no. Don't want to mention that. That's gonna cause me problems on here too. Hmm? No, no kratom, just vaping. Um, the head on the dresser. Okay, good night, Jenny. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing, Thomas. Oh my God, you guys, I have this Anita video that I did. Okay, Thomas, you're going to love it. But I'm going to have to put it on 18 because of the subject. So you guys are all going to see it because you're all like logged in. And I don't think it should be, but I think that's how YouTube works now. It's about Anita goes up to the res. So stay tuned. Australia banning growing your own food? Oh my God. No, that's crazy. I'm going to be growing food on my balcony. You like it when I'm drunk. Like, you mean when Anita's drunk? Oh my God. Okay. To build your team, I don't mean hire, I just mean like create with more people. No, like it's really the creativity part. Like seriously, I'm like, one of those like, those painters, those like reclusive painters that just like stay in their studio and like work on their stuff by themselves. And that's me. Like I cannot, I can have people work for me, but I can't collab. I'm not able. But it's fine, everybody's different, right? Oh, collab like with video. Yeah, I used to, but you wouldn't believe the drama though. I have to make everybody sign a waiver because people like they do your video, they do your skits, and then like 2 years later they're like, I want you to take that video down. So you have to make them sign waivers. Look, I'll show you guys some of my wigs. I have so many. Oh my god, they're all in here. Okay, wait. Oh. I have good wigs too, right? Like that blonde one there. OnlyFans? But what would I do on OnlyFans? Yeah, the censorship, it's rough, man. It's like a real downer. You guys want to see my wigs? I hope. Okay. I mean, you know, might as well, right? She's like a rabbit pulling out the fluff in the cage. Yeah, and this is only a small amount, right? Like I told you that I like cosplay. That's not like a like an adult thing. It's just like a thing, right? Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, this was just a brown wig. My God. Oh, here is this Anita? Actually, call the wigs by their names. I think this might be Anita. It doesn't feel like no, it's not Anita. It can't be. Where's Anita? Wait, no, it is Anita. Okay. Okay, you can ask Anita a question. All right. Since I'm here to hijack Sonia's channel, so ask me anything you want. Now's your chance. Oh, I love you too, or whatever. But anyway, so this is just a little something I used to have when I was working for the CIA, if you know what I mean. Do I have liver problems? um, no, I don't have any liver problems. I just, the worse my liver works, the faster I get drunk. So is that a problem? I don't know. It makes things a lot cheaper, if you know what I mean. But anyway. um, Pretty hot for a Canadian broad. Um, yeah, I mean, there's quite a few hot broads here in Canada. It depends what you like. I mean, if you like, kind of no nonsense girl who's not afraid to put on a flannel and some boots and get out there and kick some shit. I mean, if that's your kind of thing, then you're going to find a lot of hot girls in Canada. Girl who's not scared to put on a raincoat, get on a fishing boat, you know? So it's like, it just depends on your definition of hot. But I guess if you're American and your definition of hot is like a big Barbie doll with like giant lips, lip injections, then I don't know, you might have to spend more time looking for your perfect woman if you come up here. Alanis Morissette, you do have world-class hooters. Yes, as a matter of fact, our gray owl is noted for being one of the most prominent species in the urban landscape. um, well, you guys have any more questions for where's my sorry, my lip injections are going down. That's better. I'm on a bit of a budget. Do I have any calendars? No, sorry, I didn't get my shit together. I mean, maybe I can put one out later if you guys want to have like a 4-month calendar or something. Okay, there you get to talk to Anita. I'll show you some of my other wigs. This is one, like, if you guys haven't been around since like forever, I'll just show you this one quickly. You guys remember this? Hi, it's me, Sarah Palin. Thinking about running for election again. What happened to the other truther girls? Well, you got one of them right here. What happened to the other truther girls? Let's see. Well, bad news for some of them, but I don't want to be too much of a downer. Let's focus on the positive. And remember, you can shovel your driveway, but you can never get rid of the snow. That's something to think about. Yeah. That's me, Sarah Palin. Okay. Bye. That's my Sarah Palin. Palin will win. Oh, Sarah Palin. Oh, Sarah wants to say one more thing to you. Oh, hi, Sarah Palin here again. Just stopping in to let you know I got your back. I'm looking out for you, and I can see Russia from my backyard. So if they push the button, I'll be the first to let you know. I'm keeping an eye out. Yeah. Oh, you have got to vote for me. Get that Bo Jiden out of that White House. He doesn't belong there. Maybe retirement home time for him. Yeah. Put me back in the White House. Well, back. I mean, put me in the White House. You won't regret it. Okay. And I have this one. Do you guys remember this? Oh, no. Hey, this is Butch Manley. You know, the thing with Butch Manley is that there's nothing that a man can do that I can't do. Wow, it's like super bright now. So this is my mullet wig. You guys, I had this one. Why is it so bright? Turn it down. What happened? It doesn't work anymore. Oh, it does work. How's that look? Mullet? Is that a good look for me? It just died. The morning look. Yeah, there's nothing a man can do that I can't do. I mean, I can't even say anything on here live. Butch, that's Butch Manley. I once tried to get a job sexing chickens. I told her, there's nothing that I can do, that a man can do that I can't do. Oh, you're going to have to watch my video. I can't even repeat it here. Sexing chickens. It turns out it means discovering the gender of a newly hatched bird. How was I supposed to know that? I mean, I was just looking for a job. Oh, I look like David Bowie, huh? Yeah, that's pretty hot. That's cool. I don't know if I can sing like him, though. Sexing chickens. It is literally a job. And they were looking for people all the time. So, why don't they hire me? I mean, I'm a fast learner, right? I also, it was a livestock company. I tried to get a job as an animal inseminator. Anyway, you guys are going to just have to go look at the video. I don't even know if you can pull it up anymore. Like, it's well buried in there. It's well buried. Listen, I am the gal that you call when you need somebody to put your IKEA furniture together. Like, I can do that shit. I mean, people complaining about IKEA is so hard. I can't figure it out. Stop your bitching and give me a call, right? Then you owe me. Then you owe me one, right? Let's not forget. That's me, Butch Manley. I will put your furniture together. Seriously, there's like nothing I can't do. I'll put up shelves. I'll just, just about anything. Seriously. When I need to get a job done, I do it myself. I hire people and they just slack off. You're paying somebody $15 to help you with your IKEA furniture, and you're paying them to sit there and read magazines. Buried? Did I say buried? Why? How do you say it? Assuming the genders of chickens. I know, it's so unfair. They have this whole industry. They have this whole thing. There's people that specialize in this. That's what I told them. They just hatched. Why do you have to pigeonhole them? They just hatched. Give them a chance. They come out, and then like in a couple of days they start flipping them upside down and checking, and it's going to be either it's a boy or a girl. And I was like, seriously, you guys, they just hatched. Why do you have to do that to them? Just let them be themselves. And they were all like, yeah, but if it's a rooster, it's not going to lay eggs. And so we have to put them somewhere else, fatten them up for Christmas. I mean, I can't even. They do some body modification on those roosters, and they sell them. It's like a cheap turkey. It's called a capon. Anyway, somebody's got to stand up for these animals' rights. I mean, we can't just let this go on, right? Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just, and roosters deserve to live. Let's just say, like the male chicks, they definitely deserve to live. They need to have good lives. And, I don't even want to be part of that. I was going to be part of it, but then I decided, I don't want to help this. Let's just stop sexing the chickens. Like, just leave them alone, just put them outside and let them figure it out. What you have to go through all this stuff for, I'm pretty sure there's something you can do with those little, if you have too many of them, you just, I was going to say maybe just, dye them or something, and they'll be really colorful, and people will really want to have them around, these days people should adopt those chickens because, it's free food, basically. They don't eat much. They just eat worms and stuff. Anyway, I didn't get the job. Yeah. Okay, so let me see what else I have. Okay, I have one more here. Oi, hello. This is. Does it help? Are you kidding me? Does it help? It's instant transformation. You don't know. Let me tell you. As soon as you put it, you're flagging me for what? No, you want me to take it. You want me to take it off, but I'm not going to do it. I know you just want. It's always the same thing, right? You want me to take the shirt off? I'm not going to do it. You'll have to go to my OnlyFans for that one. Oh, okay, Thomas. All right. Let me help you with that. Trust me, Thomas. I'm a doctor. What is your problem? Oh no, they're going to flag me now for impersonating a medical professional. Please, it's only YouTube. I'm not a real doctor. I just play one on YouTube. I am Esther Birnbaum, in case you didn't know. I haven't been here for a long time. We've had a few hard years, haven't we? It's been rough. So hot. Yes, I know. Thank you. I know. Still got it. Stethoscope. Stethoscope, you say? Okay, well, hold on. You people are so demanding. You want me to have so many things. Lucky for me, I happen to have one here. Just a minute. Let me see. No. There's barely a pulse. What's going on with you people? Please tell me your troubles. I am over 50. Should I go ahead and get that colonoscopy? Well, I don't want to dispense medical advice, but who is going to be performing your colonoscopy? That's the question. If you found them on the website, the answer is probably not. You need to get the right kind of professional. It's very important. Keep the coat. Might have to break out your mom. You know, funny you should mention that. But actually, I don't have to wear the coat to break her out. I could literally just walk in there and say, I'm taking her for a walk. She's coming with me. But yes, that would be a thought. You need some new eyelids. Thomas, may I recommend eyelid tape? It's very popular in Korea. You simply place a small amount of tape and it opens your eyes right back up. And it's a lot less invasive and a lot cheaper. Maybe I should do a review. Your pulse is up. Yes, I know I have that effect on people. It's true. I'm trying to listen to my own thoughts. So yes, I'm Esther Birnbaum. I used to be a contributor on here occasionally. And then, I just got completely burnt out and I opened an OnlyFans. So I'm pretty much just on there now. No more YouTube. It's just too much hard work. Phone pranks. That's a good idea. There was a child born without eyelids. Wow. Never get a colon job. Well, like I said, you don't want to answer an ad from, what do they call it, Craigslist. If somebody's on there saying colonoscopy appointment available Tuesdays in private clinic, you don't go there. Or if the ad for the colonoscopy features like a beautiful woman with large breasts, don't go. Go to a doctor. Trust me. I learned the hard way. Oh, why do you have to ask me so much about colonoscopies? It's like you're obsessed with your colons. Why are you asking me this? A home test. Of course there's a home test. Go to your doctor. He's going to make you poop in a cup. Save you a lot of trouble. Make an OnlyFans. Oh, please. You're going to make me take this coat off. Yes, you started that. Steve, what have you done? Steve, you started it. It's your fault. Oh no. I'm sorry, it's one of my clients. Hello? I know you want. I'm coming to get your laundry. Don't worry. I'll find your things for you. This is Esther Birnbaum, by the way. Okay. It won't be long. Hard work is never done. Also, here's my medal that I won in the Olympics. Still have it. I'm sure you're wondering what I did. It was gymnastics. I'm sure you'd like to see my tricks. You'll have to go to OnlyFans for that. Sorry. I'm not giving it out for free. Whoop. Okay, guys. Oh, I have one last one. Here it is. You guys know this one. And I really have to go. Oh my God. This is what happens. Like, I haven't talked to you for so long because every time I post a video and we have this little chat and it's really fun, talking to you. And it's been a long time, but this wig. I'll have to do that one another time. This is the Flo wig. Well, I'll just put it on for a second. You guys know this one. Hi, this is Flo. I don't have my teeth in, so I won't do a very good job. Just stopping to say hi. Does laundry ever end? No, it certainly does not. And you know what I like to do, though? I really get tired of doing laundry. Well, when it's my own. You ever notice that when you're doing laundry that you're not supposed to do, then all of a sudden it's fun? Like when I got my laundry to do and my sweetheart's laundry to do, Well, actually, he's my boss. He doesn't know that I feel that way about him. But anyway, when I have to do his laundry or my laundry, it's like I have to do it. Then I don't feel like doing it. But when I go down to the laundry room and I notice there's other people's laundry in there and it's dry and they haven't taken it out of the dryer, I like to fold it. Yeah, I fold all of it. And I got to do it real fast before they come back or they're going to think I'm crazy. So, what do you do? Fold my laundry. It's like when you're not supposed to do it. It's more fun. I'm not sure if it's a sin. I like to think I'm doing a good deed. I'm just passing it on. We got all these young people in my building, and I get down there, and if they're not looking, I fold their laundry real quick before they catch me doing it. And I hope that that makes their day. And they're going to come down, they're going to say, oh, what happened to my laundry? Who done it? Who folded my laundry? What happened? And I'm just around the corner like, well, I don't know. Somebody must have come in here and done that. I don't know. Who did it? Wasn't me. Why would I do that? Look at all the laundry I got to do. And I hate doing that laundry. Why would I fold your laundry? But it was me. I did it. Don't tell anybody. Okay, bye. So there you go. There's all my fun wigs that I do for cosplay. And now I'm just back to being Sonia. I should probably wrap it up. I really do have to go get the laundry. I hope that you guys had fun hanging out here with me. Oh, my hair's a mess now. I can see myself. Never did figure out how to use the chat. I hope you guys had fun hanging out and chit-chatting and seeing Barbie. I hope you liked seeing all the Truther girls stopping in to say hi. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Seriously, you guys are so cool and you're so much fun. Hi, Olivier. Hey, you just got in here like right at the end. You guys are amazing. Seriously, you're just wonderful people. And just like you guys are just like a ray of sunshine. Seriously, you really are. You know, like I don't know if you guys know like how much I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I hope that you had fun hanging out with me and Barbie and like all my goofy stuff. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you just need to hang out and have fun, right? Hi, Bella. She makes it like right at the end. And she says ho instead of hi. Who you calling a ho? Hi, ho. Yeah, it's good to see you, Bella. Sorry, I was just about to leave because Aaron wants me to go get his laundry and I got to fold it and do some stuff. Stop vaping. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. It's up to the Lord. Don't take my vape away. I finally quit smoking after like 20 years. This is all I have left, this little thing. So, but don't start. Disclaimer. Yeah, I don't even want to think about all that horrible stuff, you know, that's going on. Just come here and fold yours. Well, if you want me to fold it, then I'm not going to want to do it. It's only when I'm not supposed to do it. And seriously, I do that sometimes. I fold the laundry. It's like a pay it forward. I don't know if they're going to pay it forward. And then it starts this whole thing where everybody's folding everybody else's laundry, you know. Well, it's because they're students and they're so busy, you know. And they work so hard. And they're so young. I feel like I'm their auntie, you know. They talk to me like I'm their auntie too. They like open up to me in the laundry room. They tell me all kinds of stuff, you know. So I feel a bit like motherly towards my young neighbors. I have so many of them. Like they're in their 20s, you know. And I just figure like, oh, they're all good kids, you know, like I'm going to do them a favor because they're way away from their mommies and their aunties. So I'm going to fold your laundry, you know, fold all the towels and everything. How tall am I? I'm only 5'2". I'm a shrimp. Yeah. Big Barbie over there. She's like 5'10". So that's it, you guys. I guess I do like I said at the beginning, in case you haven't been here, I'm gonna say it one more time. I've been working on my like online sort of boutique kind of thing that I'm trying to get going. It's a lot of work, and I have Big Barbie. And I really couldn't make a video this week. I had a whole bunch of things I had to do. And Gunner's like at the end of the school year, and I'm trying to encourage him. He has to be there every day, and he's got to be in all his classes and get all his work done. So I'm trying to help him, but I'm kind of thinking also, like, if he doesn't pass, then whatever, he'll have to do it over. Oh my God, you guys, he plays the guitar so much. Oh, you lost an inch, Ruth. Oh my God, it's going to happen to me too. How could I get shorter? But I probably will. Anita interviewing Big Barbie. That's so funny. Yeah, Gunner plays guitar like all the time. It's crazy. And Aaron got him a bass, like acoustic bass, and it's like he plays guitar and bass all day. That's all he wants to do now. 7'2"? Are you serious? Is that even possible? I guess it is possible. Are you seriously 7'2"? My son would be so impressed. He's so impressed with tall people. He's like, how tall do you think that guy is? How tall was he? Oh, look, that guy's really tall. I don't know why. He thinks it's cool. Yeah, I should have him play sometime. Maybe I'll put it in a video, give you guys an update or something. But he's like kind of really into it. He learns so much. He plays like White Zombie. He watches videos and like tutorials, and he figured out how to read tablature, and he like sight reads, and he plays along. He likes the heavy stuff, Aussie and what do you call it, White Zombie and that kind of stuff. And he plays that like bluegrass slide guitar stuff too. Sometimes I'll have to do a little video, but yeah, show you guys like what he's been up to. He's great. He's doing really well. I'm not sure if he's going to pass his year at school though, because he misses a lot of class. But other than that, like, he's good. And I still have this sort of unschooling philosophy with him. Like, he can just do things at his pace. It's not a big deal. But I'll give you an update. Anyway, good to see you guys. So I should probably go. We stay here all night. But it's nice. It's nice to see you. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Okay, I won't see the chat when I sign out, but I'll say goodbye to you now. And yeah, stay tuned for Anita. I will put it up this weekend. Thanks, Allison. Thanks, you guys. Sewing Anita. Yeah. I'll put that Anita video up, and I have another one where I did an interview with the people from the C60 company, because it's really interesting information about how that stuff got made. I just remembered something like, oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, I just remembered something that I was supposed to do, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot to do that. But anyway, yeah, I interviewed the people. It was a really interesting story about how it got discovered and why people started using it, because it was not made for humans. It was like made for industrial uses, and it was just like a fluke something. And anyway, it's an interesting interview if you want to know about how that happened. And Gunnar, yeah, he's doing okay though. He just missed a lot for his English class and stuff, but pray for him. Maybe he'll still pass. And he's going to camp this summer, so that's the plan. Okay, guys. All right, I don't see you now because I'm off the chat. But thanks a lot for joining me. I love you guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye.